The boreal forest, as you can see from the illustration, is going to be a higher moisture zone, right? So our moisture levels have gone up. The limiting factor here is temperature. Lower temperatures and that moisture as it comes in is going to come in sometime, the winter time, as snow. So these plants have to be adapted to colder temperatures and lower sunlight conditions, which is important, and that snowfall. So unlike the deciduous where there's very little cellulose, the trees aren't bendy, they're not flexible. These trees are high in cellulose. They are conically shaped, as this illustration in the center here is. So they've got this triangular shape to them. And that high cellulose allows them to flex and bend. So if snow were to fall on this tree and that snow's really heavy, the tree is going to bend under the weight but not break. And then when the snow sheds, as these little arrows are indicating, we're going to shed off the snow. The snow is going to get deposited on either side of this tree, which is where the edges of the roots are. We're going to deliver that moisture right to that root set where it's required. So this shape is important in terms of supporting the plant for the moisture that comes in the form that it comes, that snow. It's able to shed moisture to where the root systems are, but it leaves its needles, and that's important. And it leaves its needles in this conical shape and in these variety of shapes of needle form that provide a number of different angles, because this higher latitude, the sunlight in the winter is really low in latitude. So the sun's going to hit here and then hit the tree here somewhere. In the summertime, when the sun's up here, it's going to hit in at a different angle. And because that sunlight is not coming in at a high intense volume in the summertime, that tree is not able to store as much energy in its roots like the deciduous trees do. So a smaller leaf in the form of a needle, which has multiple sides to it and multiple sides to branching on this conical shape, allows that sun to be accessed by all parts of this tree all season long. And so therefore no loss of leaf is required because of the flexibility of this tree. So it's not going to be broken by the snow. The sunlight can be captured all season long, and those needles act as that sled that allows that moisture to be deposited where the tree needs it the most, which is at the periphery of its root ball. So this is pretty neat, iconic shape that's resulted in that. And so we've idealized the shape here, but this is the variety that that shape can come in. Some of these that look absolutely crazy, like this larch here, where like there's no leaves here, just the leaves are on the top here, the leaves are on the top here. This is generational, and we lose the leaves here. So sun can penetrate at these lower angles. So it's just the tops here that the sunlight's going to be able to capture all year long. And down here, we can penetrate the sun down to this lower level and keep these roots a little bit warmer. So there are variations to this adaptive mechanism of these plants.